really wanted to give yourself a challenge on Rainbow Legends, other than the intended challenges, well, the first challenge, try to literally get last place. How do you do that? Get exactly 30 meters. Because see, in any challenge like this, where it's in as far as you can go, you have to have at least 30 meters in order to get on the leaderboard. So just get exactly 30 meters, which is not as easy as it looks, or as it sounds, I mean. And once you spend quite a few tries trying to get it, you'll see you're in last place. If you really want to challenge yourself even more now, go to the top 10, see who shows in first place, and in this case, I eventually, after like 50 tries, I managed to get 30 meters, which is last place. And first place has almost 50 or almost 41,000 meters, which is almost 41 km. So now, if you really want to challenge yourself at this point, seeing first place, you're last, you literally try to get from last to first, and you just gotta get to, beat whatever score that is. Now, since it's earlier in the day for me, then I know that first place number could easily, there's probably some people out there that might, be able to overtake that spot at the end of the day. So, provided I don't suck, I would want to try to go for at least 41, if not more, thousands of meters. But we'll see if I have that in. I just haven't done a Rayman Legends video in a while. I just realized that. Anyway, let's get going. Let me just turn this up just a little. I'm probably not going to get that first place spot. I don't really think I've ever gotten to get that far, but I'm still trying. Alright. Now, the biggest thing about the challenge is that you're really meant to try to get exactly 30 to be in last place, and then to try to get from last to first in one run. That's the real challenge. It's trying to get last place, and once you get last place, the very next run, you get first. That's like the real challenge. Because I don't know if anyone else out there's ever thought of that, tried it, maybe, possibly. But I know I'm certainly one of the people that did think about that, and it is an interesting and challenge. I mean, it's already a challenge enough to get first place. Alright, because you have to be really good. But then on top of that, to challenge yourself even more, try to get last place, and then in the very next run, get first. Because if you don't get it in the very next try, then, that it's not as awesome when you do get it, if you even get it. So, I mean, it really is a challenge to get last place and then get first. I mean, if anything, it'd be more of a challenge to try to get last place first try, and then the very next run, get first place first try. But, of course, getting last place was actually pretty hard because you had to line it up with exactly 30 meters. And let me tell you, moving 1/100th of a meter requires such a small tap that it looks like you're barely doing anything to the controller. And even too much of a tap in the slightest will move you a little much. I mean, you have to really line it up roughly, and then these very, very teeny tiny taps on a stick or whatever to get yourself in the sweet spot to exactly 30 or whatever. And the only reason that's really possible to get an exact 30 meters, whatever like this, is also because of the lava or this firewall behind you. Otherwise, you'd just have to die at the nearest otherwise possible spot. But thanks to this firewall that follows you, to pressure you, then you can just, die wherever, really. Yeah, the real challenge, like the real challenge would be getting last place first try, and then getting first place first try right after. Back to back. That would be the real challenge. So obviously, it took me many tries to get last place. So now I'm going to try to at least get first place first try. If I don't get first place first try, then hopefully I'll at least get top 10. Which I think, from some of the numbers I vaguely remember seeing it, I know I'm pretty sure it's more people, and I didn't even get over 2,000. What a way for me to screw that up. Wow. That is unbelievable. You know what? Use that as firewall real quick. I want to see something. I got 0. I managed to go a little bit to trigger it and then go back to die. That's awesome. 10th place, 12.51 km, which might be a little higher by the end of the day. Remember the one time I got like, what was the 6th place have? 6th place has 16.15. I remember one time I actually got over 16k once, but it was like closer to time to reset. It was like closer to 3 my time, and I had like 16k or something. And if I would have been going long enough, I would have actually had to intentionally die, but I think at one point I inadvertently died or something. But yeah, I think I actually had to just kind of let myself die. Because I was doing so good, but because it was so late in the challenge, I actually had to just kind of... Oh, look at that though. I went from last place all the way down to 94 though. That's still freaking awesome. I at least went from quad digits to double digits. That's pretty good. But still not quite the challenge I was going for. But I'm nowhere near bad at this type of challenge in Murphy's Dungeon as I was some years ago. So I am at least going to try to get a, what's it called, Diamond Cup for the challenge. And I'm going to make sure I get to a spot where I should be able to secure it. And after that, I'll collect my little lungs in the creature room, and then I'll end the stream. And oddly enough, I actually wasn't really planning on making a stream, honestly. Because I was just originally going to do the Rayman Legends Daily Extreme Challenge and then Daily Challenge. And then I was going to get on Sonic Frontiers, and then kind of pick up where I left off on the Extreme Mode stream that I started some time ago. I think when I started that, I think it was like close around Sonic's birthday. Which at one point I did some live streams on Sonic Origins. I think, yeah, as part of celebrating Sonic's birthday. And why the hell did I mess it up? But because I remember I was playing the 8-bit games, and I only beat a few of them. I think it'd be Sonic Chaos. I beat Sonic Drift 1, which was kind of easy. It was really easy. It was really hard because I didn't understand it at first, so it was hard, but then I got the hang of like the controls and it became like freaking piece of cake. And then Sonic Drift 2 came around and kicked me right back in the behind, moving right back where I belong. And I think Triple Trouble was the other one I beat, I think. I don't remember. So I only beat like 3 of those. And then there's the, I didn't tackle the Tails games. I don't think I tackled the Robotnik games because I was doing, Sonic stuff, and Tails games, Robotnik games wasn't really, they were like in the Sonic franchise category or whatever, but they weren't like actually Sonic. So I didn't tackle those. And I did other stuff, but yeah, funny enough, I was actually just gonna get on here, do my 2 daily challenges, get the lungs, and then get on Sonic Frontiers and start that, and then try to pick up on the Extreme Mode series. But then as I was doing this, I just randomly had that thought, like, hey, what if I try to get exactly 30 meters? Because at first I was just like thinking like the earliest like roughly you could die, and then after I died before 30, it reminded me I had to at least 30, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. So then I was just like, hey, what if I try to get exactly 30? What would happen then? So that's when this idea kind of came down the line, and at first I really wanted to see if I was going to be any good at it before I even started the stream. Well, I didn't even think about starting a stream until right about actually getting it, and I was like, oh, I should start a stream. It'll be interesting to kind of go over. So that's why I'm streaming now on this before Sonic Frontiers. So just to kind of clarify that. Not that it matters, because we'll still be doing that, picking that series up anyway. But yeah, so that's what got me doing this right now. Let's stream right now. But yeah. I think that's definitely pretty interesting, pretty hard, but interesting challenge idea. Getting last place first try, and then like the very next run you getting like first place. Something like that. Because it wouldn't be as interesting if you got first and then got last right after. Because, I mean, once you get first place, your leaderboard rank doesn't go down unless somebody else does better than you. So you can't make your rank go down by doing worse. It only goes down if someone else does better. So once you get higher up on the board, you alone cannot change your rank to make it go down. You can only change to make it go up by doing better. So that's why it wouldn't be interesting if you got first and then got last. I mean, you can still trying to get exactly 30 just for the heck of seeing if you can do it. But, I mean, as far as like doing the whole last to first kind of deal, that would, you know, I think it'd be a lot more interesting getting last and then getting first. You know, I mean, that's just my take on it. I mean, you can still just try to get 30 and get first and all that first try both ways, you know, either way, either order or whatever. I mean, my side streak would be pretty interesting. Also, I'm pretty sure I finally, I'm pretty sure I just passed the point that I died at last time. Yeah, I did. So I was like just over 2,000. So back on track now. Oh my god. Okay. Funny enough, actually, I think by now I don't think I'd have top 10 to get the Diamond Cup. So I know sometimes I don't even get top 10 to the Diamond Cup, and this probably be. Now, I don't know if I've already went over this before, as far as, like, the cups and stuff, but I think I think the thing about the Diamond Cups is, like, okay, what? No! Really? Oh, what? Oh, 7,000 meters? Well, that's not bad. Okay. Dang it. But the thing is, I think the thing with, like, the cup, well, like, especially the Diamond Cups, so, like, say you have, like, 10 people, the first 10 people that do the challenge, only the first spot is gonna have Diamond Cup, alright? And you would think, like, oh, well, then just first place sees Diamond Cup, that's it. But then you see other people with Diamond Cups, and you're like, what? But I think what's happening is there's, like a percentage, I think it's, like, really the I want to say it's more around the percentage of people or something, like X amount of percent of people, or will that really do? How does that really work? I don't know. Because like if like maybe it's like 10% of people won't get it. Is you think about it, or I don't know. I don't really know. I guess. Because, like, when you only have, like, a few people doing it, you know it's only one has the Diamond Cup. But when you have, like, 1,000 people doing the challenge, now you see, like, easily the top 10 people or top 15 have the Diamond Cup. Like, in this case, out of 4,000 people, top 10 had, like, 12,000, but then that one person from the leaderboard that I was showing earlier, it was, like, 7,000 something. Right now, more people do the challenge, so the amount of people having the Diamond Cup increase. Which, now I think about it, I don't know if it'd be the percentage concept, because it feels like, I don't know, I mean, well, it could be still. I just don't know how that would work out. Or some percentage or some ratio, something like that. Because if it really was just like top 1 or top 10, then there should be no reason why people who's not on the top 10 have Diamond Cup. So I know it's not the case. I think. But generally, it's revolved around the fact that the more people that do the challenge, the more people that can actually have a Diamond Cup. Because as more people do the challenge, that's a lot more people doing it. Meaning, there's a few more people to get the Diamond Cup. Like, you know, like out of 10 people, like they're only going to give one of them a Diamond Cup. But out of like 4,000 people, there's easily going to be maybe 10 or 15 people with the Diamond Cup, because 1 compared to 10 is small. Like 1 is small compared to 10, but like even 20 would be small compared to 4,000. You know, you see what I'm saying? So I mean, like it's you know, only a very small amount of those people are getting the Diamond Cup, because those are like the much more skilled people, like the truly goated people out of all the people that attempt the challenge. and actually on leaderboard. So yeah, that's really what That's really what it kind of boils down to, and that, at least that's what I think. Not like I don't really know 100% like how that like works, but based on what I've observed, that's kind of my take on it. Because there was a time, I don't remember if it was for PlayStation or Xbox, or maybe both once, where I literally was up late enough in the night where I was up when the challenge reset at like 2 or 3 or something. And I literally, as soon as it reset, I was like one of the first of like 3 people. I was one of like 3 people, I think, being one of the first 3 to try it. Because I think when I first did it, I had a diamond cup or something, either that or I had like a gold, because by then someone already got it. But yeah, out of like 3 of us, only 1% had a diamond cup. But then as time went on throughout the day, you know, when everyone else started doing the challenge throughout the day, then I noticed like, oh, honestly, like a lot more people at it. So, yeah. Now, the other thing, now this makes me think too, is that I also, like, just now give me a think about that, like, sometimes for the different challenge, so, like, for this kind of challenge right now that I'm doing, for the Murphy's Dungeons as far as you can, I know one thing for sure, is that every time I do this particular kind of challenge, like, I know the numbers for the bronze, silver, gold, and diamond cups are not always the same. They're always like different in some way. I wonder if it has to do with like the earlier people who do the challenge, if like they kind of set the standard for the cups, which well actually yeah, I guess that's how this would work. Or well, I guess like how do I keep messing? Damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep going. Go try again. So obviously I'm not. I usually don't mess up that bad, but apparently I just have to. Oh, so it's fine. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. But like I know before anyone does the challenge, I think there's usually like a set amount or something. But I mean, it's just a player competitive challenge. You're trying to do better than the other player. But I think so yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense that it should be obvious that the people who do the challenge earlier kind of set the standard for people who do it later. But, yeah. So I guess that's really what it comes down to. So yeah. I just really need to get this diamond cup ready. I know I could technically leave it at a gold cup because that's what I used to do because I sucked worse at this. But I know I'm more than capable of getting a diamond cup. Because I know I sucked worse at this some years ago, but, like, now I'm more than capable of getting the Diamond Cup. And honestly, as far as, like, just not getting the Diamond Cup just so other people can have it, I have that concept for the Never-Ending Pit, I think is what it's called. But you see, with the Never-Ending Pit, you can do that glitch that involves using, Murphy. I think I might have done a video or 2 on that, showcasing that one glitch you can do that deals with the very first level of the game with having a glitch state with Murphy in a certain levels and stuff, and then using something like that for the Never-Ending Pit. It's like an infinite jump sort of glitch or something. I think I showcased already. I would have to look through, but pretty sure they'll showcase that glitch. But yeah, there's some glitch you can do, which setting it up kind of involves the first level and Murphy and stuff, and then going to an extreme challenge stuff that doesn't have Murphy in it. But basically, there's some infinite jump glitch that once you set it up, you can do. And in the Never-Ending Pit, as far as when you have the Never-Ending Pit on a non-extreme challenge, and it's the as far as you can objective, you can just like use the infinite jump glitch to jump above, like out of bounds, basically. It's basically you use it to get out of bounds pit, And when you have a challenge where it's as far as you can go, so going down as far as you can, I mean, you can just go out of bounds, just fall down however much you really want to, provide you, because now the only thing with that, because see, once you clip back and once you try to get back in the level, you just kind of die, because usually, you know, it just kind of kills you for trying to get back in. But I mean, you get up from the top, and then once you want to, like basically, then you can just go down as far as you want. And then whenever you decide that you want to end your run, you just go back in for the level and eventually it kills you automatically. And the thing is, you don't really, if you're doing that though, you don't really want to like exit before dying because then it won't save. Unless if you're not trying to have it save. Because I think when I showcased the glitch, I don't think I ended up letting it save or try not to because I'd already had the trophies for a while. So I didn't want to actually, like, you know, abuse that and save it. I just wanted to showcase the glitch and then I think exit afterwards. Which, that's the thing, that's the other thing too. I don't know if I did showcase the video, I'm going to say it again here anyway, whether I said it before or not. For those of you out there who like doing those kind of glitches, especially those who love doing glitches and getting out of bounds like that, you get a lot better score. If you're going to do that, maybe at least don't do that if you already have, you know, the trophies as far as like, you know, because like getting the max level of awesomeness takes forever as it is, and I mean forever. So if you're one of those people who love doing glitches, then at least don't do that if you already have the trophies. If you don't have if you still need the max level of awesomeness and you want to do that, go ahead. Get that max level of awesomeness real quick. But once you get the final level of awesomeness and you get all the awesome points you need, please don't do it anymore. Let other people get their fair shot at it, alright? I mean, I don't know if it'll matter too much doing the list as opposed to you not doing it, but come on. Like, for those of you out there who already have the trophy for getting final level of awesomeness, like, seriously, just don't do it. Let the other people still need to have fun with it, and once they all the trophies. That's the thing too, if you really want to do the glitch, then at least see if someone else could use a little help, you know, a little tip, you know, doing the glitch. You know, like see if there's someone else that might let you kind of show them how to do it. Like if locally, like in person, you know, to someone else, like a friend or a family member who's also in the game trying to get the final level of awesomeness, you know, if you want to help them out, show them the glitch, see if they want to do that when they can, you know, if they let you play as them to show them that you can do it there, or on PlayStation, you can share play, you know, on PS4 or PS5, you know, you like share play and show people online. Just now, since I am talking about the glitch, like I said, if you want to do the glitch, at least do it to help get that trophy faster, and then stop doing it once you get the trophy. That way other people can have their shot at getting the trophy. I mean, okay, hold on. Okay, I will say one other thing though. If you are going to do the glitch, alright? I mean, seriously, if you are still going to do the glitch after you get the trophy, at least try to get first place. Alright? Like, I mean, at least get top 10. Or don't even do that, okay? That's like the only exception I make, is if you're trying to get first place. Because if you're just trying to get the top 10 to guarantee your Diamond Cup spot, and you already have the trophy, then, like, I mean, yeah, sure, okay, so we get that you're committed to being patient like that, you know, okay, but still, I mean, come on. But I mean, like I said, if you're trying to get first place, that's one thing. Because I can understand it, because it really would feel good to have first place, considering that it can be hard to do. So I get that. I would absolutely do that as well if I really had the patience and mostly the time. I would. If the opportunity came around, absolutely, and only for that reason. But if not for getting first place, just please don't do it, alright? Because, I mean, it may be a glitch that hasn't been fixed, and, you know, sure, it may, you know, only be fair to those who know about it, but it's also not fair to those who don't know about it, okay? And I know some people probably just kind of see it as, you know, well, game's game, it is what it is, but I'm sure a lot of people just kind of see it as being unfair. Alright, so if you're not getting first place using the glitch, and if you already have the trophy, and you're not trying to get first place, then please don't do it. That's the two pieces of criteria that I would think that you have to not meet at least one of those two in order for me to condone that. Because if you already have the trophy and you're not trying to get first and you're just doing it just to do it, then please don't. Alright? Like, the only reason, now see, in this case, I'm just trying to get the Diamond Cup, but there's really, as far as I know, there's no way to really do any glitches to help me get it easier. So I have to actually try. So like that's different, okay? So like I've been talking about not doing that glitch to just get you an easy Diamond Cup. And yeah, you shouldn't. But I'm not saying, oh, don't get a Diamond Cup at all, you know. I mean, if you want to be generous to anybody who has pretty good skills, has a pretty good skill level, but just wants to find of awesomeness, if you want to help them get that, you know. But I mean, when I'm talking about not doing the glitch, I just mean if you want to get the Diamond Cup at all, I'm not saying don't, because obviously I can't stop you from getting a Diamond Cup. I mean, obviously if you're skillful enough and you want to keep racking a Diamond Cup, you do that. What I'm saying is, if you're going to do that, then at least don't use glitches if you already have all the trophies and you already have all that stuff. Like I said, if you're not trying to get first place and you already have the trophies, then just don't glitch it. Just do it legit, okay? Because it's possible, even though it's really, I mean, of course, it can be hard. It really is, but it's possible to do it without glitching. It's possible to do it legit, alright? So if you already have the trophies and you're not trying, well, technically, if you're trying to get first place, you probably shouldn't glitch anyway, because it'd be probably feel a lot better doing it legit. But still, you know, if you already have the trophies, you can get those Diamond Cups all you want. Just don't pull off some crazy glitch to do that, right? You know, like, it's really not necessary. It's really not necessary to do that, right? That's all I'm saying. Because, like I said, I know my experience. I mean, even when I try to calculate just for moments' sake how long I would take, yeah, it still took a while. I mean, I was running numbers just to see how long I would take, because I was really feeling like it was taking forever. Like, literally for my own sake, because, I mean, I am kind of a nerd, especially with numbers. I work well with numbers. So, obviously, I did some math. And, yeah, it took some time. So, yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous how long it can take. Even getting Diamond Cups, it can still take a while. So, like I said, you know, I encourage that if you already have the trophies, don't use some glitches. I mean, if you try to showcase the glitch and you inadvertently somehow manage to like die or something and it saves, which I don't know how you do that, but still, or if you just like die to have it saved just to showcase it, that's fine. Like if you're trying to show off the glitch to others, then I get that. I mean, doing it just to do it, like don't do it just to do it. If you do it, at least have a good reason. I mean, I'll probably set it more than that. Okay, you guys get the point. Don't cheat. More so just don't glitch, which basically falls under don't cheat. And if you do, then hopefully it's for a good reason. An actually valid reason, alright? I'm gonna kind of shut up about that topic though, because I've probably repeated myself a dozen times already, saying pretty much the same thing, so sometimes I have to do with it. I know it sucks, so. Well, it does for me, because, you know, it's like me, you're repeating yourself so many times that you just, like, where's the mute button? Where's the mute button so I can meet this guy? Right? You know? Okay. Now, I need to really lock in and get this stomach up so I can get the flip out of here. I hope none of you thought I was going to say the actual F word. I would never. Yeah, I actually really need to keep my laughing in check, though. Because yesterday, I swear to God, I kid you not, dude. I kid you not. There was one time, guys, that yesterday, there was a point, because I was in a PlayStation party with a few PlayStation friends, and just like, at one point, one of them was like kind of complaining for a minute about like a server or some whatever, you know, some whatever, I don't know. But just out of nowhere, in the middle of them complaining about a server. And I swear to God, on my life, I was not laughing because they were complaining. No, my laughing was completely independent. Like, out of nowhere, I start laughing uncontrollably. I just, like, I literally nearly died, I think, of laughter. Like, I was laughing so hard, I laughed so much from so hard at one point, I was crying. Literally just tears of laughter, dude. I kid you not. Like, I swear to God, I literally, just out of nowhere, like, out of nowhere, I was just laughing. Like, I don't know why and how. Okay, I don't know how or why I was laughing. Younger kids might want to cover your ears for this, for all I'm about to say, but dude, I was laughing my ass off, dude. And I don't know why, out of nowhere. Just laughing like crazy. Like, dude. And I still don't know why. So, yeah, if you ever think I'm trying not to laugh, probably because I am. Because I think I had a pretty interesting encounter with laughter yesterday. Like I'm fine. Like, no, I'm seriously fine. Like, I'm fine. On God. Just, like, I mean, it was just really random. I mean, there was nothing that was that funny. Nothing in that party was that funny. It's just, I laughed really, really uncontrollably. And I will say it's interesting. So, like, I'm fine. Just, I think I was, I mean, I know for a little bit I thought it might, you know, I was about to fall out, you know, like, not, well, I wouldn't really say die. I mean, like, I just laughed so hard uncontrollably, dude. I don't understand. So, yeah. There may be points where you might think I'm just trying to hold back laughter, but it's just not because of anything. It's just because, you know, if I start laughing like that again, like, especially on stream, like, I know Chad is seriously gonna think something's wrong. Like, you know, like, if I'm okay with it or something. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully not laugh like that again. Like, it was just so random. Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier that kids you not cover years now, so yeah. Anyway, I cannot believe I sucked this bad though, getting this diamond cup. Like crap, dude. For real? Oh, what? Oh my god. I hate this. Well, I hate the fact that I just seem to suck really bad right now. The heck? And yes, right now I'm literally just trying to hurry up and get through the easier parts. Like, I hate this so much. Well, the thing I really hate is the fact that this, honestly, as a pro, I hate the easier stuff because the easier stuff takes longer to go through. Because it's like, at least the first 1,000 meters, you're just going through the easier stuff, which is also slower. Those parts are slower because they're easier. And for me, as a pro, I hate, okay, kids, come here again. But as a pro, I hate the absolute hell out of this. Because I'm going through all this stuff, it's slow, it's annoying, frustrating, it's just ridiculous. Like, what the hell? And I finally get, you know, to the harder parts, and like sometimes I suck like that, I'm dying after like another 1,000 meters, like, damn it! And then I'm just like, all the way back over again. Like, okay, kids, you can cover your ears now, I'm done kind of being mature from it, okay. So, kids, you can cover your ears now. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, just, it really is frustrating to have to get all that way, have to look at all the easy stuff, and then you just get to the hard stuff just to, like, suck at it once, and then you're just like, I hate this, you know? But, you know, I used to suck at this a lot worse than what I do now. And the only way I got better at it was I kept practicing. You know, honestly, thinking about it though, there's not really a whole lot I get out of this. I'll constantly doing the challenges all the time. Except for getting better positions in the leaderboards for like different stats, like running, jumping, beating enemies, jumping, heck, even dying. Kids, cover yours again. But why the hell is dying a stat on the leaderboard where the more times you die, the higher on the leaderboard you go? Like, somebody tell me, is that something good or bad? Because if that's, because like, if dying, because if you're meant to try to, if you're meant to get first place, like if first place is meant to be for the most deaths, shouldn't you want to be not first place, or is it, how the hell does that work? Like, I really want to know. Like, what? Every time I think about that, my head just wraps around itself trying to figure that out. And I am half serious about that. Sometimes I feel like my head is wrapping around itself on that. Oh my god, okay, I just need to go first. Alright, kids, you can have cover your ears now again. Sorry having to cover your ears, but I'm pretty sure it's the last time. Yeah, that's gonna be the last one. I need to really just, like, not. Okay, fun still. Anyway, okay, let's just go first. I'm gonna try being a little quieter. So I can focus, lock in. Okay, enough about me, Chad. Enough about me for now. How are you guys, Chad? You doing good? You doing alright? Having a good time? Having an okay time making it? Living, surviving? Hanging in there? All that, you know? Doing good? Certainly hope so. Kids staying in school. We're trying to get through it, trying to put up with the teachers and principals, trying to get them good grades, trying to graduate, you know? I hope so. High school may not be the most fun. Well, it can be fun, sometimes stressful, but high school is also a very crucial part of your school life, crucial part of your life in general. So definitely take it seriously, but also don't take it the worst. Alright, so just do what you can to get by, and well, definitely do what you can to keep your grades up. And just remember that when your parents tell you to get your grades up, do not take a report card and stick it to the ceiling, because that is a smart aleck move. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think parents should. I mean, honestly, if parents ever tell their kid to take the grades up, and their kid sticks the report card on the ceiling, and then says, well, you told me to get my grades up, I think, honestly, parents should kind of respect their kid for that, just for being a smart aleck. I mean, of course, I'm only saying that because I also love being a smart aleck, so I mean, but I still think, even as a parent, they should at least respect their kids to some degree. I mean, okay, so they want to be a smart aleck and, you know, not take the grades seriously. Yeah, you know, it's also, like, not cool. But, I mean, it could also be both. Maybe they're taking it seriously, but just trying to be funny. So it just really depends on the person. Parents, you do you, because, you know, I'm not a parent, but I mean, if I was a parent, if my kid, I do think about having at least a kid in the future. I probably wouldn't hurt to have at least a kid, keep the bloodline going, you know. But I mean, if I ever had a kid and they had trouble getting the grades up, and I told them to get the grades up, and they did something like that, dude. If I was a parent, I probably wouldn't even punish them, honestly. I would kind of respect it, you know, for them being a smart aleck. But then I would just make sure to remind them that they need to actually be serious while they're at it, you know. But definitely I would be showing kudos for that, you know, show some respect for that, because yeah. I mean, hey, you should want to be smart aleck rather than a dumb aleck, right? Be smart. Don't be dumb, right? That's the lesson. Okay. That's actually lock it. I'm gonna try to be really quiet. I need to lock it. Whoa. No! Again? Really? Why? Why am I still this bad? Like, now please get this diamond cup. You know, honestly though, I think eventually, if I really continue to suck like this and just continue not be able to get it, I might eventually just say screw it and move on anyway. And get my 11th from the feature room and just do Sonic Frontiers anyway. Because really, like I said earlier, this is really nothing I 100% really get out of this except for better position in those leaderboards for the different stats. Like running, jumping, lums, I'll get better stats for those. I don't know if I really get better positions for the failing stat, for dying. But I mean, every time I beat an enemy, then I would definitely get better. Like that enemy up there I just beat, and these lums, and all that running and jumping I'm doing. I know I'm definitely getting closer to being positions higher on that. Because if you look in the leaderboards for like jumpers, runners, enemies beaten, fails, lums, even awesomeness cups, I mean you'll see that, you know, some of the crazy numbers. So the only thing I really get out of this is just having a higher ranking on those. That's about it. The only thing is really just having a higher ranking on the challenge, the better I do. Like I said, I mean, if I get to the point where I just don't feel like going anymore to try to get the Diamond Cup if I want to get it, then I might just say screw it and move on. Because I do want to get to Sonic Frontiers soon. Because Extreme Mode is interesting until we get to another story, or more so until we get to the Master King Coco trial, which is pretty much right before the final boss of another story. And I started Sonic Frontiers on my Xbox long before I started on PlayStation. I'm still stuck at the Master King Coco trial for Xbox. It is so hard, dude. It is so hard. Like, okay, well, I say that it's not the entire thing isn't hard. Giganto, 95% of the time, it is a freaking cakewalk once you know how to speedrun that stuff. And trust me, even I feel like an idiot after I realized what to do. Which I really will get a little more into that if I actually when we get to that point. Actually, when we get to that point on the Extreme Mode playthrough, because I will be doing Extreme Mode, the main story, and Extreme Mode on another story. In that order, actually. I'll do Extreme Mode for Sonic Frontiers on the main story, where I fight the end in the planet form, where I'm shooting the light and dark thingies. And then I'll also continue the series doing another story where I try to make it through that to where I actually fight the Supreme end, whatever. And yeah, it's really for anyone who hasn't already 100% Sonic Frontiers, I highly recommend, unless if you're really crazy, then I highly recommend that you do the main story first, because it is 100,000 times easier, even on Extreme Mode. Well, okay, if you're doing it on like easy, normal, hard mode, well, if you're like me and you do hard mode first since you can't play Extreme yet, or don't even know it exists yet, then it's like you do main mode first. I still recommend you do main story first because that's still easier. And then once you do that, do another story, and then you realize how much there is to do in that. And then you eventually get through all that, you eventually get to the Master King Coco trial, you eventually get to the final boss, you eventually figure out how to do that, because the thing with another story is a lot of the stuff is a lot more complicated as well. Like, it's fun getting to play as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails in another story, but some of the things are also more complicated. Like, especially in the Supreme fight, you know, it's like complicated. Even the map challenges are harder too, which is probably good. But I mean, doing that Supreme fight, it's like there are certain things you have to do. It's not just like a regular basic beat 'em up kind of fight. There are certain things you have to do in between. I swear to God, I'm trying. Oh God! Oh God! Wait, it was my. No. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. All this time of just repeating this challenge and getting that far. Oh my God. It's not doing well for me. I'm trying this. Oh God. I'm doing this one more time. And whatever my score is, okay, my highest right now is 4105.06. I'm doing this one more time because this is really starting to not. My eyes are starting to hate this. So I'm doing this one more time, and if I don't get the Diamond Cup, then that's fine. Because my eyes started sliding for a second. By that, I mean it looked like the screen was scrolling and it wasn't. Okay, so I'm doing this one more time. This is my last attempt. I do not care. I don't care if I'm even like a meter off. This is my final attempt. Because I can't keep doing this forever. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't. So I'm doing this last attempt. Plus, like I said, I don't get much out of it. This is my final attempt. Whatever I get, I get. Well, okay. I say that, okay. If I fail a little early, like before 1,000 meters, I'll do it again. But if I get past 1,000 meters this run, which I probably will, then it'll be my final attempt. Once I get past 1,000, it'll be my final attempt. Because I just cannot keep doing this forever, Planets. Because like I said, this literally for a minute, for a minute, my eyes perceived me as if the screen was scrolling, when dang well it was not. So I'm not gonna keep doing it forever. I'm gonna take this. Assuming I start getting to the hard stuff this run, it'll be my last chance that I'm gonna take. Because like I can't sit on this forever. And also at this point, like I say, it's not even the fact that I get nothing out of it. It's just my eyes are just starting to really mess with my eyes. Or it's like I said in the sense of like, you know, all this scrolling on the screen and stuff. You know, just sitting at that screen. The screen wasn't scrolling. But from all the scrolling from doing all this, it definitely was perceived to me as if it was, so. Yeah. Then again, when you have something like this with a screen scrolling all the time, and then for once you sit at a screen that doesn't scroll, it tends to kind of screw with you like that a little bit, so. And that's what it did for me. That's why I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to do this forever. I'm going to try. Okay, well, that's right. It's not quite 1,000. It's like a little after 1,000. But once I really get to the hard stuff, then that'll be like the point where like final run, you know, like final attempt, you know. Like I'm not the hard stuff yet. Like this stuff for me isn't even that hard. That stuff's easy. This stuff's easy. And that's easy. And that's easy. And this is okay. This is definitely not 1,000. This is definitely 1,300. I forgot how far out it was. Never even pay attention to it. This is the hard stuff. 1,400. That's the checkpoint. That's like the mark. From here on out, this is my final attempt. Whatever I get here, I take. If it's less than 41, or if it's less than my highest, then I'll just take my highest. And if I get any more than that, then I'll take what I get. Because like I said, I cannot keep doing this forever. Because, yeah, like I said, 1, I want to be able to move on sometime soon to Sonic Frontiers. 2, this is just screwing with my eyes the more that I'm trying to contend with this, so. It's like I said, you know, earlier, like I said, I mean, it literally was perceived to me as if the screen was scrolling because of all the scrolling here. So, nope, still not doing it. Like I said, it almost looks like the screen is scrolling, and it's not. But that's the effect you get when you... It's like, I almost feel like I'm like... I almost feel like I'm getting, what do you call it? I almost feel like, it's like, you know, like when you stare at an optical illusion, you know, when you get like, you know, it's like one of those visual illusions, where like, you know, say like, oh, stare at the center of the screen long enough, you'll notice like your hand is like moving like away from your like, or something like that, you know? I feel like something like that, but playing Rayman Legends, like, because if I'm staring at, you know, I'm looking at the screen all over while the screen is constantly scrolling, and eventually, you know, when it stops scrolling, and then it's still, it still creates the illusion, the visual illusion that's still scrolling. So it's like one of those. So if you really want to go the way to have, if you really want to get away to be visually hypnotized in the optical illusion and a visual illusion like that, just play Rayman Legends and keep trying to challenge like that until you start having the effects to the illusion. But I'm fine. Just it's like I said, something like that. All right. Well, that was Rayman Legends. There, I didn't really do the. You know what, chat? I don't know if you guys really care to see it or not, but just for you guys, just in case you want to see it, I will go back and do the daily stream. I'll try. I forgot what it is. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, okay. I'll go back and see what I can do here. I also already did it. I got 37.59. I'll do it maybe once or twice. So let's see. I'll do it for you guys. I'm not doing the weekly ones right now, though. Ain't no way. Okay, I keep talking like that, but I'll see. I'll look at them. Well, I'll probably just look at them and not do it. I think I'll settle for that. I'll settle for looking at them and not doing it. Okay, I'll say that was not cool. I hate that. I hate when people do it. So, yeah, I'll just look at the weekly ones, but I'll probably do them like a different day. I mean, I could probably even do it tomorrow. When, I'm not trash at the game. So that's probably what I mean, man. Yeah, see, I know I can probably do better than what I did. Because I know some things have speedruns, but also I can still do better. Oh crap, dude, why? Why? There we go. Pretty sure it saved like a few splits of a second. There we go, that's it right there! Yes! I could have still number there, but it's fine! Let's go! And it's everything like that. It's fine! I'm probably guaranteed to do a much better time anyway. Yeah. It's going way better, but I'm still getting a better time, baby! No! No! I was doing a little bit better. I was finally gonna get a better time. I'll do this one. You see, this one doesn't scroll sideways; it scrolls vertical. So I can do that right. I can do that right now. Yeah, you know what? That works. Shoot. Eh. That goes all over too. It's not too. Huh? Why? 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 That didn't happen earlier when I did this. Are you serious right now? What in the actual world, dude? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Well, not what I expected. Okay. Alright, yeah. After this, I'm not even looking at the weekly ones anymore. I'm spending too much time on this. Like, what time is it? 1:40. I'm gonna have to restart, show. 1:42! Oh yeah, duh, it's been almost an hour. And most of that hour that 50 minutes was spent toward the one challenge. Now I'm willingly taking time to do this one. So it's almost 2 o'clock. I want to be able to do the Sonic Frontiers thing. I literally hate myself for that fail right there. So stupid. And got that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that apparently, that's fine. At least I can do some other cool stuff. If I actually managed to land a ground pound on that one bounce pad though, I would really save time. For sure. Last ain't that good. I'm just trying to get even a slightly better time than what I did before. How? Why do I keep going down from there? What in the actual world, dude? Why do I keep going back down now? I don't get it. Yep, I just lost maybe half a second right there. Could have been better. Definitely lost time there, so I didn't do that. And I didn't do that, which is fine, I guess. Really? Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? I tried it twice in a row right there, and both times I missed that? How, dude? Oh my god. Wow. Why? Gotta see why, dude. Come on. Come on. Why is it doing this right now? That's good. Yeah, that didn't really save time. I probably lucky if I even made up the time. Dang it! Why does it always not want to do that? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I think I actually lost time doing that like that. Okay, again, I literally held down the stick when I was over it, so why the fuck did I do that? Like, are you serious? Come on. Yup, that's what I do. I don't even do jump down. I just kind of deal with that. Oh, again, I held down the stick once I get over it. Why does it keep doing that? Come on. Like, for real. Like, I don't understand. Why is it doing that? Yep, I lost time. Oh my god, go. I'm losing so much time, dude. And I messed up. Oh my god. Wow, I just probably lost it right there. That's fine. Thank you! Oh my god. Final, I'm pretty sure I saved the nick of time right there. Pretty sure I saved a small amount of time. Oh yes! Yes! Thank you! I had 37 something, now I have 35.53. Thank you! Much better, finally. Like, so I'm not even gonna look at the daily, weekly ones. Exiting this. And I know when I go to close out the game, it's gonna end the stream, so I'm gonna end the stream now. Alright? That was... I cannot believe it took me that long. Just even get what I did. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or something. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new to the channel, and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And, I mean, if you want to, it's free. And I guess, that's the end of this, and shortly, in just a moment or few, I'll be continuing the extreme playthrough for Sonic Frontiers. So,